Hi and welcome to the 21-Day Mobility Challenge. This video is to prepare you for classes and give you a couple of tips and tricks as we move through the program. The first thing that I want you to think about as we move through the program is just your movement and mobility level as it currently is. We all come from different movement and mobility practices and abilities, and one of the first things to think about as you move through this program is just meeting yourself where you are in this moment. Where you are in your poses as we move through this program will not necessarily be where I am in my poses as we move through this program. One of the hardest things about having a video learning system is that you can see somebody else's poses on the screen, mine, and maybe think that you are not doing a movement to the way that the movement is quote-unquote supposed to be. But really in a movement, or especially in a yoga practice, there's no one way that a movement is supposed to be. So in classes, I will talk you through some of the different modifications that you can take in your body. And I want you, as you move through the program, to listen to where your body is in those movements. If we are doing 20 repetitions of a movement and you find yourself able to do 10, then that's amazing. I want you to meet yourself where you are so that you can get the best out of this program possible. The second tip that I have for you is that sometimes we do dive into these classes. They're fairly short classes, so I do suggest, especially as we get into weeks 2 and 3, that you do a little bit of warm-up of your body on your own, be it going for a quick jog beforehand, doing some jumping jacks, doing a few down dog, sun salutations, just getting your body moving and warmed a tiny bit before you jump into class would be a really great idea. Number 3 is just to take these classes at any time that works for you during the day, but I do suggest not taking classes right before you go to bed. A lot of the movements that we do, especially when we are opening up the front lines of our bodies, are really invigorating poses, and you might find that if you take classes late at night, you are not necessarily able to go to sleep very easily afterwards. So depending on your schedule, take classes when they fit in for you. You'll get the emails at about 5:30 every morning, so hopefully that catches even our early birds. But just note that some of the classes you may not want to take super late at night right before you go to bed. These are more energizing classes and not settling in classes. So my last tip for you is just to have the props on hand that you need. When you need specific props for a class, I will always let you know, and they'll be in the class description down below the video. Props that you can anticipate needing through this program are blocks, 2 blocks, and also a dowel of some kind. So something like a broomstick or a mop stick, or if you do have like a 1-inch wooden dowel, there is one fascial line, our functional fascial line, that we will be specifically using that dowel or broomstick for. But in addition, things like having a strap on hand, or maybe a blanket to pad your knee with, that sort of thing. And know that throughout the classes, throughout the videos, if I let you know that you need a certain prop, the advantage of being on video is that you can always pause it, go get the prop that you need, come back when you're ready, and finish taking class. So always make sure that you are supporting your practice in the way that your body needs. I really hope that you enjoyed this program. I've worked so hard on it, and I know how amazing my body feels just from recording it. So I hope that you enter this program with lots of curiosity, lots of excitement about exploring what's going to happen and what your body can do, and that you overall have fun and get to know yourself a little better. I'll see you soon.